First of all, I just want to start off this video by saying I am a bit sick, so if my voice sounds weird, that's why. Anyways, let me open up the actual video by saying this. I can respect you for just existing, but I cannot respect you for doing something or that thing in general. For example, Islam. If you are a Muslim, I can respect you. I don't respect the fact that you are one, or because, well, itself, Islam. It's a cult, it's not a religion. I mean, it definitely should not be classified as one, because to me, a cult has three factors that make it up. Number one, you punish or you kill anybody who leaves. Number two, it's centered around one super evil pedophile. Number three, it's spread by the sword. It's a cult. Anyways, moving on. World Crew is the most left-leaning, disgusting pedophile cult on Roblox. In their 100 members, they apparently can't stop talking about anything else except me, which is genuinely sad. Today I'm gonna respond to every single message these retards have ever sent or mentioned about me. But first of all, two words in here I say a lot is retard and the F slur. I say them in my stream. I don't deny saying them, nor do I think they're bad to say them. The people who are offended by these words will not care in 16 minutes, 15 minutes, 10 minutes after. If they do, that's their problem. I should not care about what other people on small words like that feel after I say that word. And I'm not saying the F slur, the actual slur in this video. The reason why is because World Crew doesn't hopefully, even if I do say it, I'd have to hope that World Crew doesn't flood this video and spam report me in that time segment and get me a community strike. So I will not be saying it in this video. Anyways, let's move on. I'm pretty sure these screenshots, which by the way were sent by a trusted, well, I'm not sure if they're trusted. I think they are. World Crew member close to world famous. So, I mean, World Crew has loyalty issues. I'm pretty sure they're in order from whenever they found out about me in I think late October to I think recently. I think only the most recent one was yesterday, which is insane because I haven't interacted with them since last year. Anyways, let's just start. Guys, should we make a World Crew video on how Azito plays KU? By plays, I mean kill farms her alts in a private in a small public server all day long and never goes to sleep? Please no. I kind of want to stop beefing with Apex. By the way, 21-year-old full-grown woman. Same. Because Trigger is a little kid. Skull emoji. Agree. Real. Respect, guys. Respect. Moai emoji react. By the way, all World Crew really does, aside from KU, they just they're the corny 6th graders that keep wanting to talk to you, or that one autistic friend. I don't know if anyone else has it. This one autistic kid who thinks he's my friend and keeps talking to me as if I'm actually gonna pay attention to him. And he talks like he's in early elementary school, and he's in 8th grade, about to go to high school. Ugh. Anyways, moving on. I slammed Trigger in a GC. LOL. If by slammed you mean leave because you couldn't answer a simple question, which to this day, they still leave group chats because I ask them this. What is a real clan? They still can't answer this question. Which by the way, whenever they say they slammed me in a GC or they left the GC for me to have or something, I asked them the question, they just couldn't answer it, so they just decided to leave. Or I literally caught them in a fallacy, and then they just couldn't answer and just ended up leaving without even responding. That's what they mean when they say I left the group chat. Whenever they say that they left the group chat. Something like that. Anyways, no, you didn't slam me. You just rage quitted like a little girl after I asked you a simple question. Moving on. I think this is referring to that screenshot I sent, that Chase sent me, and said it was about a dude, who apparently was in World Crew. I don't think he was, genuinely, and said these things to Chase. Now, the reason they say it's quote-unquote fake is because Chase blocked the guy and deleted the DM, so we don't have the guy's username. Which, by the way, in the video where I actually did put this in and used it as real evidence, it was not revealed to anybody before except me, which was several months before this beef ever happened, and then sent to Conspiracy. By the way, I literally said, take this with the littlest grain of salt you can if you don't trust me, because we don't have any actual proof this is a world crew member. I said that in the video. I don't know if editing me has the courage, or not the courage, the mental capacity currently, because I'm literally sick right now, to find the clip and upload it here. But if I do, it'll be rolling right as soon as I'm done saying this. No, you did not let me have the GC. You left like a little girl after I asked you a simple question. I'm not sure if this is referring to the first one or the second one. If it's the first one, then it's the same reason Paul raged like a little girl, because I asked him what is a real clan. Second of all, World Crew Wolfie. By the way, the only World Crew member I might have respect for aside from Carp, but I'm pretty sure he left it, or they kicked him out, because they thought he was a spy, even though he wasn't. Wolfie, by the way, is the second she got into a GC with me. Every time I tagged her to tell her something, or anything really, I asked her, she was just like, oh, okay. She did not have any revenge on me. She just cried. And I think the other time I got into a GC with her, I just apologized. Which, by the way, I apologized, I think, 3 times so far. And apparently, they don't take it. I mean, Famous still talks about it to this day. By the way, Wolfie does not care anymore. She said several times that she accepts my apology. So, Wolfie clearly doesn't care that I've said those things anymore since I apologized. Fame's just trying to drag this on to make Wolfie against me, because he has nothing else to go off of me except prior experiences. Moving on. Okay, so I have a theory. The reason World Crew is mad every time I say the word retard is because it's actually offensive to them. Like, they all genuinely have Down syndrome. They're all autistic. They're all retards. They're all special ed. They're all the weird kids that people shove into lockers and beat up. They are that. So of course they're gonna be offended when I use that word. And I'll say it here again. I think I said it literally just a second ago. Retard. Nobody cares if you use that word. It's not 2023 anymore. I think it was actually 2022. I'm not sure when it was bad to say. I'll say even the F store here if I have to. I'll try not to, because I'm not trying to get this video removed, but I'll say it. By the way, this is a fully grown 21-year-old woman. And by the way, I'm pretty sure she dates a 12-year-old. Keith Boy Q has not shown that he's anything more than a 12. E-date. Correction. E-date. So it's not a real relationship. E-dates, I'm pretty sure, a 12-year-old. So, I mean, you could paint her as a pedophile. I wouldn't, because I don't know what's happening over there. I don't know how old Keith Boy is. I'm pretty sure he's 12 to maybe 13. She's 21. I'm probably older than Keith. So she's probably a pedophile. I would say take that with a grain of salt, because I don't personally like accusing people of being that, without any evidence. And by the way, this is a 21-year-old woman who says the word Sigma, and I'm pretty sure this is late 2024. So it was, I think, 2 years long dead. Well, I don't think anyone, I think it was cringed in 2022 for most people. So, basically, this word being uttered by her ever is not funny, not even ironically funny. It's just corny as hell. By the way, if you don't have any more, 2024. I said, by the way, whatever. If you don't have any better brain rot than Sigma in the late 2024 or now era, it's basically the same amount of time, then I'm sorry you're cooked. Your humor is absolutely horrible. I think I've seen KU, Cyclone and KU. Same, I think. I haven't seen any of these people in here. Also, by the way, I don't know who the dude with the blue tag is. No clue who that is. Wait. I think that might be Cheese. I don't know. I think Trigger LS. I think that's him. The Trigger L's. You said it. I think I said it wrong, actually. Yeah, that's me. Great thing about split screen. I don't know what he's talking about there. Wait, split screen KU? Is it like the Xbox 360 or the Xbox One and Xbox 360 like split screen on Minecraft? Oh, that was peak. I remember playing on that. Not my own, of course. I was poor back in, I think, 2015, 2016, but you get what I'm trying to say here. Anyways, moving on. World Crew Famous. Yo, Trigger is talking smack about you in my server. Wait, what? He's very immature. Sorry, I need a more accurate voice. He's very immature. Dude, please take screenshots and DM me. Would you please? By the way, Famous does not have a Valentine. I'm just going to say that it's Valentine's Day. Famous does not have one. I mean, you could say whatever you want about me, but if a 19-year-old man is commenting on a 13-year-old's love life, then I'm pretty sure that's something to do with pedophilia. Anyways, yeah, Famous definitely doesn't have one. I just want to get that out there. As he's saying I'm immature, if I asked him to do... By the way, he doesn't watch my videos. Well, I think he does, and then he just pretends like he doesn't, because he did respond to a few things that I never publicly... Like, the only thing I've ever said them were in the video. But moving on, I would debate on him on literally any topic as long as I actually disagree with him, and I will win. He is a horrible debater. He left a GC as soon as he was asked a question. His fallacies suck. Every time you actually ask him a question, he either ignores it, or he answers, or he asks you another question that you answer back, and then he just acts like that never happened. Or what Paul does is he just spams a message over and over again. For example, one time I asked him, hey, what is a real clan? Just out of nowhere, and he responded with, in all caps, like, I think 10 times in a row, as I tried to reason with him, you take care, you drama, seriously? And then, by the way, fast forward, I think 2 months after this point, I think early January or late December, they take KU teaming seriously. Anyways, moving on. Does it say Apex in his name right now? No, and I don't think it has since, like, late November. No, early November. What's he even talking about, lol? I'm talking about you, Famous. You're a 19-year-old bum, maybe older, who lives with your parents and does not have a job or goes to college. By the way, I was talking to, and Azito knew damn well, I was talking to a noob who asked how you get good at the game, and I answered, don't join World Crew, grind, learn strategies, and get good builds. Azito knew damn well, by the way. She was even responding to this kid as well. And now she's acting like she has no clue. And by the way, Azito talks the most smack behind Apex's backs. And then they're just in menu all the time until, like, 5 of their teammates show up. That's basically all of World Crew. They act like they wrecked us and totally owned us. And then it turns out that a whole nother clan had to do the work for them. Which is sad, because Conspiracy left. So as soon as Conspiracy left, they haven't done any clan wars since, I'm pretty sure. They've just been hiding in their little corners, scared to fight anybody. Moving on. Trigger rethinking his life, guys. Look, he's a nobody, guys. He's a nobody. I like how they say this when, in real life, if they actually asked anybody that personally knows me, I'm on my way to an early college education, which, by the way, I'm pretty sure if World Crew gets mad at this, they're gonna try to stop that, which they can. There's, like, a lot of early college programs across just my state, let alone my country, which I don't think they know. Well, they know what country I live in, but definitely not which state. I have, like, the best grades ever. I have, like, a bunch of friends at school. I have a very successful animation series that well, not very successful for me, my terms, compared to my channel, that I love to make. I have 2 of your former members working for me without any pay, which is absurd. How bad of a manager do you have to be that 2 workers leave you for the person they... And he calls you a bad person when behind the scenes, Trigger was bullying Chinese people. I don't know what they're talking about behind the scenes, as if I will not bully any race for, like, because no one knows I actually, like, nobody thinks when you just say something, like, in a video, that you actually genuinely mean it. I'll say it right here, right now. Chinese people like rice. Oh, Chinese people speak in chicken scratch. Nobody cares right here. You see how much of a loser you have to be to genuinely care about the stuff I'm saying right now? It's sad. It's pathetic. Moving on. I like how they talk. I like how I made a bunch of grown men mad. By the way, a bunch of grown men who probably all look just like this right now, mad at me for, I think, saying a few things online. These people are definitely Kamala supporters. Like, these people definitely pee while they're sitting down. And I'm talking about Famous and Paul. They definitely pee while sitting down. They definitely take it on the table every day. They definitely don't actually have any friends. And they definitely go to pride clubs. That's all I'm gonna say. Moving on. I like how Famous is a fully grown man, and he blurs out the word. Well, I'm not gonna say it here, because my parents are, like, a few rooms away. But that word, I don't blur when I text it. By the way, toxic and sexist and racist. Toxic is not a bad quality. If you call somebody toxic, that just means you're sad that they bullied you. By the way, sexist, I was sexist one time. By the way, I'll be sexist again right now. And I'm pretty sure I think I apologized 3 or 4 times, and every single time, Wolfie said, okay, I accept your apology. And Famous still brings it up like the loser Kamala supporting virgin he is, with no friends. Moving on. Racist? When was I ever racist? To Chinese people? Really? I mean, I thought you can't be racist to the majority or something. Otherwise, I'll be racist to Famous right now. He's, a white cracker thinks tomato chips are spicy. Oh, that was so funny, guys, right? Anyways, moving on. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be complimenting me or insulting me. If it's supposed to be complimenting me, thank you. If it's supposed to be insulting me, like saying, oh, you wouldn't say it to his face in a group chat. Zito is, like, known for talking smack and then, like, not actually doing anything. That is what Zito is known for. Like, every time she, like, talks the most smack in GCs, but whenever it's an actual, like, match, she's just silent. She's in the menu. Or whenever we're actually, like, just talking, she's just like, oh, okay. She speaks in, like, 3 words. She talks the most smack and just doesn't own up to anything whenever you actually confront them. It is supposed to be... Oh, by the way, I don't ever, like, hold up. I do try to be a bit more civil in, conversation with Famous. I guess that's the question, what the question's trying to insult me for. But... yeah, no, I'm gonna be civil because I'm not a world crew member. I'm not a pedophile. I'm not a freak like you guys. Moving on. I think he's talking about how they kicked out Carp. By the way, I don't have any context for these images. The reason I dislike Apex is because of Trigger. At this point in time, I haven't been in Apex. By the way, my 36-hour little trip into Apex to piss off World Crew doesn't count because it was literally done to piss off World Crew. The only thing that counts is me actually being in there and actually interacting, which I haven't done. And by the way, every time I've played KU since I think, like, maybe, like, played KU, not just be in menu and insult people, since I think January, I'd say, was Cloud playing for me while I was at school, because I leave my laptop on to render my animations overnight, and then it usually finishes by the morning. And since Cloud lives with me, he has a different type of school where he goes at noon. He sometimes plays for me while I'm gone, KU. But I haven't actually played KU since last year, probably. Or maybe early this year. Super early this year. But I don't think I've ever played KU since. Maybe, I think I joined one time to insult, Vegeta. But that was pretty much it. Moving on. Y'all know Trigger's exposing us? They were scared to respawn. They legitimately couldn't. What they responded with was like an hour of Apex, a clan I wasn't even in, teaming. So, I don't know how that was a response. To everybody's eyes, if I just left that video up and I didn't have mercy on them because the beef ended, it would have just been Pedophile Clan number 36 in Kaiju universe. Angeldinox follows. Moving on. I think I have another video on Angeldinox. It was pretty rushed though, so I'm not sure if I'm actually going to re-upload that one like I'm going to re-upload the others. Moving on. Hasbullah. Funny, guys. Hasbullah with gaming headphones. This is Trigger. Guys, Trigger face reveal. he looks like Hasbulla. No, I don't think you get the joke. The joke is that, like, Hasbulla looks like a little baby. So Trigger, like, get it? Why aren't you laughing? Why aren't you laughing right now? It's funny. Grrr. Okay, sorry for that voice crack. I'm sorry. My bad. Just cheese your ass. Or still. Oh wait, by the way, angeldinox is a literal confirmed pedophile. He told his friend to make fan art of him marrying a dead 10-year-old's corpse. Anyways, or being the wonderful world. Oh my god, I can't understand them. Yeah, but Trigger's been coming after me lately because I'm I haven't been coming after you at all. When have I ever come after you in a video? I've never come after you because you're a girl. Go watch the video. I re-uploaded it. It's up again right now. Go watch it and give me the clip where you say that. Upload it to YouTube, expose me, and make 1,000 views. Go do it. You lose nothing, but you can't do it because I haven't ever done it. Please, go find out where I attacked you simply because you're a girl. That isn't that garbage World Crew Roblox tweet. Or Roblox chat. Because you already accepted my apology. You can't unaccept it. So you can't be mad about that. Moving on. Trigger. What he do now? 19 views, 17 views in 9 hours. Bro's making video videos for imaginary subscribe. I don't think he spelled subscribers right. First of all, that's hating on a lot of your fans who have like 5 subscribers. 17 is more subscribers than I think you. No, not 17. Anyone can get 17 subscribers. It takes like 2 days. In 9 hours. Well, that's a horrible analogy because World Crew, I'm pretty sure, view bots. I think every Apex member has at least suspected it without the other suspecting it. Like saying, you guys think World Crew, like they've at least like mentioned once or twice. Does World Crew view bot? Because I think they had like 100 likes and then also like 200 views at the same time, which is super unrealistic. Also, now, I like how now, on average, I get, I think, like 80 views in 3 days, which is pretty good for a channel like me. Much better than I think World Crew would have done if they didn't have KU publicity. By the way, I'll ask any of these people to make only Famous, actually, is the only person here who has a channel that's successful. Everybody else here's channel is super unsuccessful, and they have, like, 2 subscribers. For example, this dude. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have the willpower to put the guy on screen right now, but he has, like, 2 subscribers in case I don't. I'm pretty sure I'll probably end up being too lazy to. Yeah, it could be on screen. I don't know. Moving on. I'm not sure what image they're talking about. Apparently Fusa's dead too, but I don't believe it. Really? Neither do I. And then they make that emo face. Fusa ended up not being dead. I mean, I always realistically thought he wasn't. Mocking him when he was suspected to be dead was insane, by the way, for World Crew. I don't have screenshots of it. I'm not sure if it exists, but I heard a lot, not by Apex members, by just PG members, that they mocked hopefully Famous's death dies so I can actually mock it. But Fusa's death. By the way, he ended up being alive. He's trying to hide it from Cloud, but Cloud found out. Moving on. I'm getting involved! What's his Discord? He hears it right now on screen. Rocket, calm down, it's just a comment. Are you 18? Yes. The reason I put it up there, oh my god, these guys are retards. A serious one. The hell do you mean a serious one? I was saying that she was 18 because in the video, I was clarifying, by the way, the clip should roll right after this, that she either is foreign or really young. And because of the way she talks. I wasn't even insulting her if you actually watch the video. And she ended up probably being foreign. If she's a full-grown adult and speaks like this, you should kill her right now. Kill her. Genocide all who agree with her right now. But I don't think she is an American. I don't think she's a normal. I don't think she's default. By the way, that's a good thing. If your default settings, if you're born somewhere else, which I am, cool, but at least come here so you don't look like a retard. If you live somewhere other than America, like, it doesn't matter where you're from. If you're in America, that's fine. If you live somewhere else other than America, you look like an idiot. You look like a retard. Why don't you live in the best place in America? Why don't you do your papers? You retard. Before you do a crime, think about it. Will you be able to get into the only valid country that you will actually be respected for being in? Or will you be a Eurocuck? your opinion. No, not your opinion. Your decision. If you commit that crime and it keeps you from becoming a normal person and you stay a Euro cuck for the rest of your life, that's your fault. But me personally, I moved over here from a very bad continent, Africa. Well, I'm not black, but you get the point. I'm not a retard. I'm not neither a Nigerian, which is what most of them are, well, originally at least, or a bomber Muslim. So I made it here perfectly fine. I'm a normal person. I'm not a retard. A lot of them are. But I accomplished it. So why are you still a Euro cuck? Think about that. Because now the retards are coming to you. The bombers are coming to you now. And you need to kick them out before they commit jihad, which is a pillar of their religion. Literally bombing stuff and suicide bombing it and screaming Allahu Akbar is literally a pillar of their religion. It's an important key of it. And it's still considered a religion and not a cult. I'm just saying, moving on. Apparently Trigger really hate you, lol. Apex on one targeting player. Skull emoji. Yes, we're gonna care if you target us. It's annoying as hell, and yes, we are gonna team on you. Nobody loves you. You're genuinely just an annoying retard. Nobody can respect you if you just are targeting people. Of course we're gonna team on you. Of course we're gonna be toxic to you. Nobody loves you. You will die alone, a faggot, with no friends, and a retard with no friends. You worthless bum. Nobody loves you. I'm pretty sure that was a valid crash out. Moving on. Rocket. Plus, I'm sick. I don't want to deal with this crap when I'm sick. Yeah, me neither. I have to deal with these idiots when I'm sick, like, all the time. I think every single time we've been in beef, I've either just gotten out of sickness or we're in sickness. What's wrong with being 18? Literally nothing. They're referring to me saying, oh, by the way, she's 18. I was clarifying that because maybe people were wondering whether or not she was either a foreigner or she was a kid. And apparently she's a foreigner. If she's not a foreigner, then she's a retard and she doesn't deserve respect. And Trigger is a kid in the wrong place right now. Yes, because you love kids in your DMs, don't you? You love kids to support you, you pedophile. Ignore Trigger. Gets like 30 views. He's a clown. And those 30 views were all in PG. Those were all people from PG, which is the KU community. I just hope that Apex gets a taste of their medicine. They will. If they they're not gonna do anything. These clowns are retarded as hell. The most they're probably gonna do is maybe report us to Hamza, and they already did that and it didn't work. And I'm pretty sure angeldinox will be banned, like, eventually, due to his pedophilia and him literally being proven to have cheated to get his minigames. So, moving on. What happened was Dragonzilla was in the server and Trigger basically joined. No, I was in the server first. Dragonzilla then joined me, and I made fun of her for being a member of World Coup. And then me and Cloud custom teamed on her and beat the hell out of her. And then I started making fun of her for being horrible. And maybe I made like 1 or 2 sexist comments, but most of the time I was making fun of her for being horrible. Nobody was kicking me around. You guys are just making stuff up to make your clan sound good instead of them sounding like garbage. Ask Dragonzilla, and if she doesn't answer honestly, that's fine. But if she honestly responds, how many times did we destroy her when she was alone? Just me alone. I think I killed her like 5 times. I put some evidence of like their anti-feats in the video. That was me soloing her, or somebody else soloing her. So she's horrible at the game. Moving on. I know, but it just hurts my feelings that he exposed me. If I actually genuinely expose you, then shouldn't you feel shame? You shouldn't feel, oh, it hurts my feelings. Also, if you have to comfort somebody if somebody says this in Apex, they're getting banned immediately for being a soft bum. Trigger is, by the way, the dude with the green profile picture works for me now. He's a voice actor for my series. Trigger's just a kid. World Crew will take care of him. No wonder why they are so toxic. The hell are you talking about here? Maybe I don't know the context, but I'm pretty sure Paul's just springing out of nowhere. By the way, I'm practically what they talk about. Like, aside from autistic KU stuff, I'm practically all they talk about whenever Apex comes up. Even though I haven't been in Apex in almost 4 months, actually. That's actually sad. So real. Full-grown 21-year-old pedophiles talking. Moving on. What are you gonna say? I hope Trigger's not talking smack about me. I don't, because I genuinely actually respect Wolfie. She was the only person that showed up in a fight when World Crew was scared to fight Apex. Lol, what? I'm not gonna argue about masks ending child gore. Apparently that was one of his best friends doing it, and he approved of it or something. I'm not too sure. I'm not educated on that topic. And Masquerade works for me. I wouldn't want to get rid of that, because the more voice actors, the better. But yeah, moving on. Are you guys still on stream with Trigger? I don't think they chatted in my stream. I can't remember. They got wrecked and just left after a certain point in time. That was actually hilarious, because they couldn't debate me properly. They just ran as soon as I brought up real questions. Moving on. I'm actually going to be 14 soon. You might want to ignore the gibberish she's spewing. It's literally all nonsense. By the way, who finds a joke about DDoSing someone and literally just silencing them as a threat funny? That's not funny. Nobody takes that funny. We knew it was a joke. It's just unfunny as hell. So why would you ever say that? Threatening to DDoS. And by the way, he was genuinely going to threaten to DDoS us. So the fact that he's willing to do that, even if it's just a fake intimidation display, is insane. Moving on. When have I ever been racist? Is this talking about the Chinese people again? Because I feel like I just clarified that earlier. Probably not. Or is this talking about the Mexican border hoppers? Probably not. Or is it referring how Angel, the taco-eating, sombrero-wearing retard, who doesn't speak any other languages except English and uses a Google Translator? Oh, and the guy, by the way, angeldinox said, it's okay because he's a pedophile, because he's my friend. I'm pretty sure, I'll link, if I can, videos on this. I think it happened a few months back with some other people, not Apex. But yeah, moving on. Because I already debunked this in my video. Also, you liked your own comment. That is so sad. That is genuinely hilarious. He probably ratioed me with an alt. He only denies that he's in Apex. Yeah, because I wasn't in Apex. Nobody thought I was in Apex. And the screenshot you're about to bring up makes you look like an idiot. Watch. Yeah, and if you check my role, it says non-Apex member. I'm in the Apex server. I'm not banned from the server. I'm banned from the clan. I can't team or associate myself with the clan. That was the deal. There's a lot of people who aren't in World Crew in your server. Are they now World Crew members? Should I get one of them to say the hard R and then that's associated with your entire clan? And if you say you ban them, but they're still in their server, is that bad? Well, you probably ban them. You probably ban someone for saying the R slur, honestly. Retard. That's how much of a Kamala supporting, I sit when I pee down loser that, Famous is. Moving on. We have way more people in a private server than them. Yeah, because I don't... Okay, what does that have to do with anything? Apex has less people because we have standards. You guys let anybody in. And you're scared to actually fight us. Also, a toxic Apex member. I haven't been in Apex since early November. These retards just don't get that because you have to scream it in their face. It's what, by the example, I can go ask my special ed teacher this. If there's a kid in a wheelchair with autism and Down syndrome, and he's a faggot, all that stuff, and he's in the wheelchair, to get him to do something, you have to tell him it several times. Hey, retard! Hey, retard, here's a banana! Will you shut the hell up? And no, they don't. You have to scream, hey, retard! Retard! Here's a banana! Will you shut up yet? And no, you have to do it like a couple times. But, I mean, eventually, he'll take the banana and shut up. Is Trigger a kid? Yes, because God forbid anybody under the age of 18 plays a dinosaur fighting game. God forbid. Why is a grown adult playing this is the question we should be asking here. And I'm not saying it's bad if a grown adult is playing this. I'm saying it's bad if a person who graduated high school, has no job or in college, and plays this game 8 hours a day. I'm saying that's bad. And why is he bullying an adult? Is that... I'm not sure if that's saying, like, I'm successful in my bullying, or that, like, I shouldn't be insulting an adult because respect your elders, kid. On KU, on Dinosaur Fighting Game online, you should be respecting your elders. It sounds like a Discord moderator. I don't get what it's trying to say, but either one of those, I just responded to them. Moving on. But damn, conspiracy is what I love to take every night. We can catch them often. Bringing old rumors and dirt in favor? Oh, so I'm not tweaking, right? I've never had a single edible in my life, but I'm not tweaking, right? I heard it's what them black people say. Don't you hate them too? He's their second most toxic member. They keep bringing out old stuff. Yes, they keep bringing out old stuff because it still matters. They're acting like it doesn't. Also, referring to me rejoining, I said I rejoined and left it before the video even came out, and that doesn't count because that was like I think 36 hours. Speaking of which, what has Conspiracy done? He's just bringing out your outroots. Are you mad that he's exposing you for the pedophiles you are? Also, this kid just sounds like a racist. Like, I'm not accusing him of being it. I'm just saying that he is that. Whether or not you personally believe it as well, that's your issue. But if I ever see this kid, I'm not interacting with him. Well, I can interact with him. Of course I'm going to interact with him and try to get him to stop being a racist. But in my book, he's a racist. Moving on. The pedophile finds herself funny. That's actually sad. Moving on. This is literally triggers in a nutshell. You mean when I made fun of Alpha Sigma Wolf Andrew Tate people like 3 times in the video when I exposed you? What is wrong with this kid? TF2 is not cringe. Half-Life is not cringe. Gmod is not cringe. FNAF depends on the game. FNAF is super cringe. I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it. As for those other games, if you have those games, why the hell are you playing KU? They're probably way better. I don't get it. These people are just retards. Also, TF2 community has like a lot of pedophiles in it. I'm pretty sure like everybody knows that. Even if you're in there, like most of the people in it aren't. But like the community is just so big that like a lot of people are, and more than like any other community. At least when it comes to proportions. Moving on. These guys got demolished in the last war. They're crying a lot since then. Yeah, maybe because it was a 18v6, and it would be fine. We just say, oh, we lost because we were outnumbered. But 12 of the people weren't even in your clan. They were in another clan. Over 300 comments. Apex crying. They're so mad. Most of them stayed in menu during the war. Okay, thanks. Lifted a gay off my waist because I do not want to team 3-4 people. Yeah, they'll act like 10-year-olds. Trigger and Conspiracy will say toxic stuff crazy. Just remind me without being toxic. If they duck the first war and get stomped in the second, you can really make them mad. Soloed all of Apex? No, he did it. He killed like every select member in total 3 times each. And when he got slammed like 30 times in a row. Also, Jose is just probably angeldinox, which is a pedophile. Or I think it was confirmed it wasn't his alt. But angeldinox is a pedophile. I just need to state that again. Anyways, Cloud, after I make this video, hopefully I'll bring this request to them that they custom team and be toxic to every single world crew member they can find, because you guys are all pedophiles in my book. All retarded pedophiles. Some of you aren't, a few exceptions when I actually get to know a few of you, but when I meet most of you and I say, hey, retard, I expect you to say, oh, I'm sorry, Master Cyclone, I left World Crew a long time ago. I don't expect to say, hey, please don't say that. That's really mean and you should treat me like a normal human. I don't expect that. So the next time you say that, expect me to bully you, you retarded faggot. Okay? Moving on. I want to get a Zito in a debate with anything because for some reason, Trigger clones, I don't know who this kid is, are dumb. Sure. That doesn't correspond to me, you retard. I will debate any single one of you idiots in anything that I actually legitimately have an opinion on, and I will win, because you're all retarded faggots who don't know how to debate. Moving on. I love how once Trigger said teaming in 4K. Okay, so I think he's talking about how in the video I brought that we were teaming. Actually, World Crew just joined us. We were just chilling in a server. I think it was just me and Cloud. Like 20 World Crew, no, not 20. Like 5 World Crew members joined us. So we called in a few Apex members to make sure we weren't getting slammed. We still were super outnumbered, and then we started fighting. Cheese. Also, by the way, Cheese got slammed 11-0 by Cloud in a JJB mirror, and Cloud wasn't even max level at the time. His account was recently deleted, or not deleted, hacked. So that's insane. Also, they made fun of Cloud's account being hacked. I don't have a source, but if they're a retarded faggot, you can just expect that, right, guys? Moving on. Conspiracy? I'm cool with the rest. By the way, it pisses me off the most. Maybe because we actually dig dirt on you and we don't just sit around and take the insults. Those are the only 2 I have a problem with. Didn't Triggers get banned? Probably not. Yes, he's not in Apex anymore. Yeah, I got banned in Apex a long time ago. Will you guys stop finally saying I am in Apex? If you guys do that, this drama would have never happened. If you guys realize I wasn't in Apex since early November, and I was actually just defending my friends that you guys were wrongly calling racists, sexists, and all this stuff, then maybe this drama wouldn't have gotten so... Well, it's not really drama, it's just me bullying retards. Hey, faggot, do you want a banana? No? But I thought you loved bananas. Hey, faggot, did I ask for your opinion? Shut the hell up. Okay, anyways, moving on. They're pulling a pre-trigger. Well, 41's is. The guy who I said is a trigger clone. How does this guy resemble me in any way? It takes one to know one. Also, Zito tried to act like me once. I think she's like a 21-year-old E dating a 12-year-old. That's pretty sure. I think I said that earlier in the video. It was like a long time ago, though. She's a pedophile. No matter what anyone else tells you, she is a pedophile. I could get proven wrong, and it turns out Ethan is an 18-year-old femboy. But that's like the best case scenario for her. Moving on. I just realized this is World Crew Slayer. Is he talking about how he was in the server? Because the only time he and me has ever interacted was when I called him a dirty Palestinian faggot. That's the only time we've ever interacted, and he got mad and logged off immediately. That was the only time I think we ever interacted. And if he has all those screenshots of me saying stuff about Indians, release them at this point. I've already said horrible things about them in streams. I'll say them right now. Indians, they're filthy, they're smelly. Not Indian Americans, just like Indian natives, like they live in India. They're filthy, they're smelly. Most of the men are rapists. Most of the women look absolutely disgusting. That's all I'm gonna say. Moving on. Okay, ignore everything here just for a second. I mean, you can read it if you want. Luffy is on Dinox. Luffy is like a known pedophile. Like a straight up pedophile. Like, he's been confirmed to have actually been a pedophile. Like, outside of KU as well. A pedophile. A confirmed pedophile. He gets mad whenever you call him a pedophile and acts like a little girl. Even though he expects us to have remorse for him for being a pedophile. Which no one has a remorse for him being a pedophile. Also, why are they still talking to me? I haven't interacted with any of these clowns since last year. Which at this point was over a month ago. Stop talking about Luffy for real. He hasn't done anything special. First of all, he is special. Second of all, he touched a little girl. So, sure. These guys defend a literal pedophile. Like, a confirmed pedophile. A literal, but in every sense of that word, pedophile. And they still defend him. Guys, stop talking about him. They don't even know that he's a pedophile. Also, Slayer is still obsessed with me. I'm pretty sure he's still in my DMs. Also, I DM Greenzilla something cool. I think it's in the next screenshot. No, it's in the one after that. That was actually really funny. They expect me to like, oh, guys, I didn't actually mean to say the F slur. Faggot, I didn't actually mean to say that. I did. I don't know why they expected anything different, as if, like, I'm supposed to be like, oh, God, he's homophobic. That affects me a lot because I'm a gay. Well, but we know World Famous is gay. I don't know about the others. Greenzilla is definitely gay. He's a literal faggot, so that's why I called him a faggot, because he is one. Moving on. Oh, that's Trigger, the most toxic and racist kid in KU these days. I haven't talked to you in 2 months. Stop talking to me. It's like I'm living rent-free in your head. A 13-year-old is living rent-free in an almost 20-year-old's head. You're a pedophile. Deal with it. At that point, it's subconscious pedophilia. You racist retard. Don't ever let me see you again, little bro. I will smoke you in real life. I will probably beat this kid up too. He's skinny as hell. This retard. Ooh, he just pisses me off right now. Anyways, moving on. Bro, skull emoji, skull emoji, skull emoji. I don't think you can read it from here, but it says, hey faggot, why haven't you killed yourself, you're a Muslim bomber? Something along the lines of that, which I just said now, so I think you can tell I don't really care too much. Supposedly triggers people. Oh, it's amazing how he gets pissed over someone not responding him. I waited 9 days. I didn't want you to respond. I just wanted to say that. I said that so I could send it to Cloud as a joke. I wasn't pissed off. In fact, I'll say something to this kid right now. Let me just record it real quick. I'm not sure how much better the quality is here, how much worse, it's definitely worse. Let's just type this in so we send it to World Crew real quick. I'm not sure they're gonna respond here. They're gonna see the video first. Hey, faggot, jump off a cliff, you bomber, Muslim, pedophilic rapist. I heard about you grooming that 9-year-old. You were on Gideon, you a 5-year-old before. And you said Alhamdulillah and Allahu Akbar right before you did it. footsteps. Okay, I just record myself doing that. And now, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take a screenshot and send it to Cloud. He's gonna be so funny. That was literally what I was doing when I actually did the first one. Well, actually, I think I waited a little bit before I sent it to Cloud. I'm not sure when, but the screenshot of me sending it to Cloud will be up here. Anyways, moving on, back to the video. This guy hasn't changed at all. I know, right? Yeah. It's okay, though. Even though he apologized to me 3 times, how about we just never take his apologies seriously? Okay, don't take any future apologies from me seriously right now. What changes? I'm not gonna apologize for calling you a faggot ever again. You're a faggot. All of you are faggots. You're all gay as hell. You're all pedophiles. What are you gonna do after I say that? Greenzilla's too scared to even respond to me, so that's showing. And Slayer's just a bum. Genuinely, his entire name is Moss Slayer XD, guys. It's so funny. Get it? Because, like, Moss and Slayer, it's like, I don't know the correlation between them, guys, but it's like, it's XD, guys. It's why are none of you laughing? This idiot. Broski's plan failed miserably. What a loser. I don't reply that fast. Oh my guys, World Crew Frank called me a loser. He called me an idiot. My plan failed. He called me broski. What the hell? That's actually so corny. Slayer, you should kill yourself right now, you faggot. Nobody loves you. You'll die alone. Is this them admitting that when more of them join to fight me, that I can't beat all of them? That is so sad. Hey, guys, you know that kid that beats the hell out of us in the street every time we walk to school? If there was 20 of us, he couldn't do anything about it, guys. Look at this loser. That idiot. He's all bark and no bite. He doesn't want to fight 20 of us. Yeah, 20 of us. He can't handle 20 of us. Even though when 4 of us showed up, he beat the hell out of both of us. All of us. We all came home with injuries. But 20 of us, guys, 20 of us could probably rock him, right? Look at this loser. He's scared to fight 20 of us. By the way, I'm pretty sure Cloud on my ult, I think, like, 10... No, I don't remember the numbers. I think it was, like, 7-3, 7-2. It was something like that. On my account, he pretended to be me when I was at school, even though I had no clue he did it until apparently now. So that's cool. This guy got absolutely wrecked by what he thought was me, and he's still talking trash, which is actually sad. Moving on. Wait. We're done? There's nowhere left to move on? Am I finally free from the pedophile clan? Yes. I don't have to interact with these pedophiles anymore. I can finally be a normal human. I don't have to interact with them. Oh, as if my life couldn't get any better. Oh, finally.